This is on time.
Please welcome your defending AFC South champion, Houston Texans.
On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. They signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach D'Amico Ryans. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in week 2. You could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And off we go from NRG Stadium. And it's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in Year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude he plays with. They also embrace the production he's shown. Massive new career best a season ago with 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Going to the ground again on first. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Right back to Irving now. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call less danger.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Complete to Emeka Egbuka. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
18. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield now off the play action. He brings it in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So from the 3, here's second and goal. Irving. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on third and goal.
Third and goal.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Baker Mayfield a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. With the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out is our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns.
Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sideline, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Stroud off the play action. He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
It's exactly what you want to see from your defense. First time they take the field, already have a lead, but they don't rest on their laurels. Instead, they just keep on attacking. They're keeping the pedal down to hammer home that advantage.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down after reaching the 30. He's out shy of that time on the tackle. Mayfield now from the gun. Connects with the open man downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with the 1st down following that last play. On the give, this is Irving. And he's past the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only that 18. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Hauls it up to 7. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal.
Throwing Baker. And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the 1st. Baker Mayfield the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Texans 7.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Incomplete.
They'll air it out on third. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Looking to return from the 29. And they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Ryan begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for two. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Once again, Irving. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. And stop coming from Henry To'o. The line, here's 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Baker now from the gun. Got his man. It's on it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. Complete to Cade Humphrey. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary?
2nd and
That's
10.
it.
At their
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. For the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. One pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A gift to Mixon up the middle. And they bring him down around the 7 yards on that pickup. It will be a first down, Texans.
The Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. Once complete, it's Bryant outright. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Running with Mixon at the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Stroud completes it quick. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Complete to Dalton Schultz.
Throwing now on third and 2. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Texans first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. It's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Second and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at third and goal.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So from outside the red zone now, here's third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, they're on it, he's knocked again! And this defense, man, they have pinned their ears back and made a stand here. That's going to bring up fourth and goal.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here, and I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Mayfield on first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 18.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
To throw is Mayfield. 47. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Baker now. Hits his running back. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gain of 12 yards. Complete to Bucky Irving. A gain of 12.
Mayfield now off the play action.
Buccaneers.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud finds him over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. From the gun, Stroud. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
This is Irving on 2nd. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Irving trying to run for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Put the receiver in motion left.
That's good.
1st down, here's Baker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Baker. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's complete. This is Nguko. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
7-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. All the left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll take up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Trying for the deep ball. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. They have a 1st and goal.
3 yards. That's another Texans. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare. That's big time.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Listen, all he can do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They give to Irving to start this drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Heads out on a bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's the give to Irving. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Got a man. This is Evans. Into the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Rothland's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
Texans 16.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. 1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And he'll be met in the line to limit the game to a yard. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
The 27-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. That's incomplete left side. We're 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Incomplete.
Here's Stroud. And he's holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. throws. Stroud. That one connects. And he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. With a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Nico Ryan's making the call. They're going for two here.
The Texans go
Inside give to the fullback. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy in that two-point conversion. Well, Brock, I love the creativity, trying to catch him a little bit off guard there, but I'm sure some people seeing that call are going to say, just give it to your back and keep it simple.
Like give it to Marshawn in the Super Bowl simple?
I mean, maybe. I wasn't going to go there, but yeah, maybe. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First and 10, it's Mayfield. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down. Baker now from the gun. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect. Brock. It's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Evans, the motion man here. Third down, here's Mayfield. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Bucks getting set up to punt now on fourth down. On comes Riley Dixon. And they can really use a good one here. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Texans first down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Stroud off of play action. Throw right side, Dell has it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
Now it's Stroud. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Now it's Stroud on the keeper. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 11.
Third and long, they're going to throw. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A solid medic in on the tackle. A gain of 5. It's 4.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. This one from an even 40 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one is over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On first down, they're going to run with Irving. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it down from 37.
7-yard gain.
Irving on the inside give. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Bring the tight end in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It'll be second down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At their 49-yard line.
Baker now. For big yards on the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Buccaneers
Again for the first time to Rashawn White. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He completes it in traffic. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mayfield set to pass. Left and Otten makes the grab. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. 1st and goal. Here's Irving. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Gets it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these two-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, "Not in my house."
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run and draw with Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He'll try and run this. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. So 1st down from the 41. From the gun, Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, "Hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver?" And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play, and that's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They think the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Texans have recovered it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down and 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. Talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for them. Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? It's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. forth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Outside, this is Ibuka. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Buccaneers down by only 1. So 1st down from the 41. They send a receiver in motion right. 1st down, here's Baker. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. First and 10 from the 43. Here he is to throw. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
He'll look to throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
10 more yards.
On the give, this is Irving. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
At the 5-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Final timeout called by the Texans.
A gain of 3.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Right. Does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. So before they try it on 3rd and inches, a timeout's called. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Here's another for him. And he's not going to be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers jump in front late. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So they stick with a hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him. Right. And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
A gain of 9 brings up
And that spike stops the clock at 50 seconds to go. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. And the shotgun to give to Mixon. Oh, he's hit. He's going to go down behind the line here, Brock, and they're going to have to stay out there and go for this on 4th.
A 3-yard
Desperation time here.
It's 4th down.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
Gain of 11. And the Texans.
And he's going to spike it. 27 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
And incomplete. Christian Isian on the coverage.
Now to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush. He came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on down.
Incomplete.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Second quarterback run here. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.